Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing a much simpler color, actually. We're going to be shooting, I have this 3.5-inch shrimp mold. I sell these in packs of 8. That's why we have 2 of them here. And this is a color that I made just called Bayou Red. Now, this is a super good color for freshwater and saltwater. Because it kind of looks exactly like what a real shrimp looks like. These really shine in like marshy areas. There's something about this red flake that reflects that, man, it just pulls fish in from everywhere. But really, it's going to be a clear color, and it's going to be the combination of very, very small flake, 0.08, and very large flake, 0.040. This is the Dead-On blood color. And funny story about this, I had actually ordered the larger flake. They sent me the smaller flake by accident, and I emailed and I said, hey, like, I'm more than willing to send this back. You know, what can we do to get this done? And they just said, hey, you know what, keep this, we'll get this out to you next day. And the next day I had this. So testament to their amazing good service. Customer service is paramount in this industry, because there's plenty of companies that'll just tell you to shove off, you know. So super good customer service from these guys, Dead-On Plastix. I've never had a less than stellar experience specifically with their customer service. So we'll be right back once the plastic is ready. Okay, we're back. We've got our plastic ready to go. We're just doing 2 different types of flake. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon per type. So here's a 1/4 teaspoon. I like to do like a heaping teaspoon of the small red. And here's a 1/4 teaspoon of the large red going in. And this is kind of a testament to the fact that the color doesn't have to be, you know, super complex in order to catch fish. I mean, you know, the thing with shrimp is that it's like everything in the water eats a shrimp. You know, it's like the forage, right? So, I mean, you put one of these under a popping cork and you can catch redfish, just the same as you can catch. I mean, I've actually taken a popping cork out on my kayak and had bass bite at it before, because, you know, bass, catfish, musky, pike, they'll pretty much bite at anything that you put in front of them. So, here we go. This is what it looks. Just a lot of red. So, we'll go ahead and shoot this. And I always do make sure to hold pressure on these, even though it is a lower cavity mold. This is a 4 count, and this is a 3-inch shrimp. You know, just make sure that there's no denting or anything like that. Some molds, you know, they take so little plastic, like the grub molds, that you don't even really have to hold any pressure because you know, it's not really, they're already filled out once you inject them. So, all right, we'll be right back for the demold. Okay, we're back. This is this red color on the end of the injector. You can see the small red flake kind of adds like a texturing. Kind of makes it look like, I don't know, shrimp innards, I guess. If I hold it like that, maybe you can see the texture a little bit better. And then the large flake, you know, just kind of adds that little glint that will reflect in the water. So here we go. We'll go ahead and open this mold up. And there you go. You can see very clear color. Lots of red. And like I said, the large red is kind of the glint that reflects off the light. And then the small red is kind of just adds texture to the body, makes it look like, you know, there's stuff in there. And again, you put this under a popping cork, and I've caught popping cork fish off of my kayak before. Bass will 100% bite at this. I've actually had a bream bite at this before, and I just kind of hooked him by the side of his mouth. Which is kind of funny because, you know, bream, I mean, they do, you know, you want to use something that's like 1 inch long for them to try and actually bite at it because they have such small mouths. But there you go. That is the color Bayou Red, good for freshwater and saltwater, and testament to the fact that colors don't have to be complex and all sorts of different crazy colors in order to work. Sometimes it's just the most simple thing that will catch them. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and as usual, these are available at www.47lures.com.